Hey y'all, it's a nice cool morning here in Florida. It's got a little bit of breeze. It's about 73 degrees, and I am working on these um, tomato plants. After getting in there and really looking, I saw some things where I wasn't really happy about, so I am going to I cut off some limbs. Yes, those beautiful. I sacrificed some tomatoes down there. So I'll be either letting them ripe, or I'll be probably frying them up for fried green tomatoes. But to make a long story short, I'm going to put them in this bed over here all the way down the trellis so that I can tie them to the trellis and get me some more tomatoes going. These suckers that were on there were bent and frayed. I did save this one. See how it's bent around here and then comes back, and it's got those two fruit on there. I laid that up. Whoops, goodness gracious. I laid that up there on the thing, and I'm going to cut this one off too. One there, because see, it's just a sucker. But at least this fruit will be hanging there until it's really ripe to harvest. I wasn't I was cutting before I looked. That's how I ended up cutting that other one. And I've got some more to trim back here, but I'm trying to get all these dead stuff and see what I'm coming across, the white powdery mildew stuff. So I'm getting rid of that too. I don't want to lose these tomatoes. They're really nice looking, and I know they're going to be good. The fried green tomato that I ate was excellent. So that's where I am with this. I'm going to keep going, and I'll show you whenever I'm done. We actually got some rain last night, and I want you to look at how much it filled up this trough. Wow. Now I got some good rainwater to water my plants for the next few days. I'm looking forward to that. And that's why I put that there, so I could get the rainwater. Although I wish I had gotten what little teeny bit of dirt that was left in there out before that. But oh well. That'll give me a little bit of compost tea, I guess. Okay, so I'm planting these tomatoes up through here, and I'm going down through here and cleaning out this debris and weeds and grass that's growing up here. But this is why it's important to go slow and watch what you're pulling up, because that right there is flower, and that right there is an asparagus. Yep, one of them made it. So I've got asparagus down there at the end, and I planted it throughout here. So I'm just going down through here and being real careful about what I pull out and not getting too aggressive. And I'm going to plant the rest of these. Yes, I'm putting eggs under every one of them. David gifted me some rotten eggs, and so I'm going to put them to use. Okay, y'all. Wow. I'm in a severe pain, but I've got to get this finished. And I went in and got these 4 seed packages. Zinnias, sunflowers, tall orange, sunny, Those are a different kind of sunflower, so I thought that might be neat to put a few in there. And these long beans, I'm going to put them up close to the trellis so they'll climb up the trellis and hopefully fill this trellis in and make it look really beautiful. And then I'm going to sow some of these cockscomb. I think that's really beautiful. I don't know if it'll grow here, but you can always try. I'm going to get these sowed in and then watered in real good. And take a break probably. So I'll catch you in a few. Okay, y'all. I realized it's 2 o'clock and I have not even eaten lunch. I didn't take any breaks. I was supposed to take a break out there and I went from one thing to another and I am beat. The reason why I took a break is, see this water jug right there? Well, I was pulling out weeds and I throwed a big old piece of weed out on top of that with all the dirt and everything, so it got down in there and I didn't have any water. And I have to drink water 24/7, so. And when I came in to wash it, I looked at the time and I was like, oh, I need to eat something. So I decided to eat, and while I'm eating, I'm going to go through these seeds and try to get them back in order again after David dumped them in the floor. Anyways, I got my work cut out for me. So let's see if I can get it done in no time. Okay, so I'm all done sorting this mess. And I'm going to put it back into this and get it all organized. I'm looking forward to seeing it all finished. Can you believe this is all the beans I have? Look at how many watermelons I have. Wow. A few brassicas, a lot of flowers, a few bell peppers, and other peppers. All these are peppers, different kinds. These right there. And these are all like cilantro and basil and herbs and stuff. These are all my tomato plants. These are sunflowers. These are cucumbers. Couldn't think. These are radishes, and a few carrots are in there too. These are all squashes, onions, beans too, cilantro up there, a whole bunch of different kind of corn, and all of these are greens that I'm looking forward to planting because I love greens. They're so good for you. So I can't wait to get it all back into the package and see how it fits. So there you have it. Everything's back in the box. Yes, it's a little bit crowded, but it's not too bad. At least I'll know, I'll be able to look through there a little bit easier. It's all in order. And I have some odds and ends at the front here, moringa and clover and stuff like that, but I want you to check this out. This is going to be laying on the top because this is odds and ends that were down in the bottom of the thing. I believe these brown things are wild plum seeds that I wanted to plant. I'm going to plant those. I know these are pepper seeds, it looks like to me. And I think there's some onion seeds in there too. So I'm going to just spread them out. And it looks like a cherry seed right there. That one looks like a cherry seed too. Anyways, I'm going to spread those out on the, except for the cherries. and the plums on the new bed that I'm making to get rid of them. But I'm concerned about these. These are the black sapote seeds. Well, they were good and dry when I put them in here, but it looks like they are molding. Looks like they got mold on them. So I might wash these and see if I can still get them see if I can get them to stay and dry. These are cherry seeds. Again, they have green mold on them, so I'm going to toss those. And I have bay leaves, of course. So anyways, I got it all done. What a great lunch break. Now it's back out to the yard. So before I go outside, I just want to say that the key to success is keeping things organized. The one thing that I really love, and I only have 2 packages of it, and I'm not sure if they're ever going to sprout. I haven't gotten any of them to sprout, is okra. So I may have to send off for some. That's why it's great to keep things organized, then you know what you have. Okay, I'm out here watering my girls and boys. Yes, there's some boys in there that I've got to get rid of quickly because they've been crowing. But anyways, I want you to see this. This is another thing that helps me save and feed. That block right there, I got at Tractor Supply. It was marked down to $3 because it had weevils, I believe, along with those other blocks that I saw that I was going to send to my girlfriend, or save for my girlfriend and her husband. And then I realized that they had weevils in them, and I said, nah, I don't think you guys want them. I have nowhere to store them outside. And I was afraid that, you know, because I've had trouble with rats getting in there before, I didn't want rats to get in there and tear up their deer blocks or whatever they were there to give to deer to make them healthy or something. Anyways, they were going to sell them all to me $3 a piece, but I ended up only getting this one block because they had weevils in them and I didn't want that. So this one also had weevils, but the neatest part about this is these guys are tearing this up. They're eating this and it's falling down underneath there, and my 4 laying hens are down there getting it up. Oh, look at this. Look at this. She digs holes down the china. She's my digger. Her and Charlotte and then Buttercup, they both are my diggers. Now, the Americanas, America and oh my gosh, I can't think. Red. They both dig too, but you see how shallow they dig. They don't dig real deep like these girls do. These girls will dig to China if they can. And I got some leaves, some what do you call them? Cabbage leaves and stuff from the produce place down in Melbourne, and I just let the girls have at them, and what they don't eat will compost down into this dirt. I don't really care if it lays out here. It's not hurting anybody. It's not stinking or nothing like that. So, and the girls eat it. You can see Charlotte's going after it. So that helps with the feed bill. And in these times of hardship, you want to try to keep your costs low and not have to depend on feed stores if you don't have to. So I do as much produce shopping that I can. I'll be going later on to the produce place here in Cocoa and see if she's got any rotten stuff. She usually has cantaloupes and honeydew melons that I had given them down there near the bees, and they ate those up pretty fast. They like the melons a whole lot, and the melon's really good for them because it helps keep them getting hydrated and so on. So anyways, I also give that stuff to the quails and to the rabbits. So it's always great to go by produce places and get their scraps and what they're getting rid of. Okay, people wonder why I dislike, I mean truly dislike squirrels. This is what they do. They try to eat the mangoes before they're ever ripe, and they literally pluck them off the tree and they go down on the ground. This is what I just found. Now, as you can see, there's one right up there in that opening. And yes, there are some on the blooms that just bloomed out. See those right there? And those right there. So I will have mangoes, but look at the difference in size in that one and this one. I mean, come on, they're like tree rats. They're tree rats. That's just what they are, tree rats. I hate them. They're constantly tearing up my stuff. So I don't know how many mangoes I'll get off this tree this year, but I sure hope I get enough. Well, y'all, I think I'm done. I pulled out as much as I can right now. I'm not. It's not easy for me to bend over like that. So I'm through with this project. I did end up cutting off that vermilion thingy. It was almost gone anyways. And that nasty piece of rose bush that was messed up over here on this one. So I cut it back. And I got all the dead-headed stuff off of them. And they look pretty good now. Still got to do around these. But that's tomorrow.